Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's video. Top 1. Today's video is one you'll want to listen to very carefully, because we're talking about a modern-looking coin that hides an extraordinary secret. At first glance, it seems like just another everyday coin from your pocket change. But for sharp-eyed collectors, this coin can represent a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Today, we're exploring the United States of America Jefferson nickel from the year 2001, a coin that has stunned collectors and sparked excitement across the numismatic world. The Jefferson nickel has been a familiar part of American currency since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and one of the nation's founding fathers. By the time the 2001 Jefferson nickel was produced, millions of these coins were already in circulation across the country. People spent them without a second thought on groceries, coffee, and bus fares, never imagining that some examples would one day be worth a fortune. The design itself feels classic and timeless. On the front, we see the calm and dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, a symbol of American leadership, independence, and intellectual strength. His image reminds collectors of the ideals that shaped the nation. On the reverse side, Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, stands proudly. This iconic building connects the coin directly to American heritage, making it especially meaningful to collectors who value history as much as rarity. Why is the 2001 Jefferson nickel so special? The answer lies not in how common the coin appears, but in how rare certain versions truly are. While millions were minted, only a tiny number left the mint with unusual characteristics. These rare minting errors are what transform an ordinary-looking nickel into a collector's dream. Some 2001 Jefferson nickels were struck with dramatic errors such as off-center strikes, double details, or missing elements in the design. Others show incorrect metal compositions, weak strikes, or die cracks that create unique patterns no other coin can replicate. A few extremely rare examples even display double die errors, where parts of the design appear slightly doubled, especially in Jefferson's face or the lettering. These flaws weren't intentional, but they make the coin incredibly valuable today. Condition plays a huge role as well. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, scratched, and worn down over time. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially with a major error, is exceptionally difficult. Coins that appear untouched, with sharp details and original mint luster, are the ones that send collectors into a frenzy. When rarity, error, and condition come together in a single coin, the value can skyrocket beyond imagination. Collectors love this coin because it represents the thrill of the hunt. It's a reminder that valuable treasures aren't always ancient or gold-plated. Sometimes, they're hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. That's why coin lovers pay such close attention to Jefferson nickels from this year, examining every detail under magnification, hoping to spot something extraordinary. This is the kind of coin that turns casual collectors into lifelong enthusiasts. It encourages people to check their change, dig through old jars, and revisit collections they may have forgotten. The 2001 Jefferson nickel proves that modern coins can still carry incredible stories and unbelievable value. Now for the moment that makes this coin truly legendary. A rare 2001 Jefferson nickel, featuring the right combination of minting errors and outstanding condition, has been valued at an astonishing $87,000. Top 2. We're diving into a fascinating story from modern American coinage, the United States of America Jefferson nickel from the year 2002. This is a coin that looks ordinary to most people, yet holds extraordinary potential for those who truly understand its hidden details. The Jefferson nickel has long been a symbol of American history and stability. Featuring Thomas Jefferson, one of the nation's most influential founding fathers, this coin has been part of everyday life for generations. By 2002, the design was already iconic, circulating freely across the country and passing through millions of hands without much attention. But behind this familiar appearance lies a chapter of rarity that continues to excite collectors today. On the front of the coin, Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears strong and refined, representing leadership, knowledge, and independence. His image reminds collectors of the values that shaped the United States. Flip the coin over, and you'll see Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia. This architectural masterpiece symbolizes innovation and American heritage, giving the coin a timeless character that collectors deeply appreciate. What truly sets the 2002 Jefferson nickel apart is not the design, but the rare imperfections created during the minting process. While millions of nickels were produced that year, only a small number were struck with unusual errors. These mistakes are what turn an everyday coin into a high-value collectible. Some 2002 Jefferson nickels featured double-die errors, where parts of the lettering or Jefferson's facial features appear slightly doubled. Others were struck off-center, leaving the design misaligned in a way that immediately catches the eye. There are also examples with die cracks, weak strikes, or missing details that give each error coin a unique identity. In rare cases, metal composition issues occurred, creating coins that weigh slightly differently than normal. Collectors treasure these coins because no two error pieces are exactly the same. Condition plays a crucial role in value. Most 2002 nickels were heavily circulated, showing scratches, dull surfaces, and worn details. Finding one in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, especially with a dramatic minting error, is extremely rare. Coins that retain sharp details, original mint shine, and minimal contact marks are the ones that command serious attention in the collector market. For coin lovers, the 2002 Jefferson nickel represents excitement, mystery, and possibility. It encourages collectors to slow down, examine their coins closely, and appreciate the fine details most people overlook. This coin proves that valuable treasures don't always come from ancient times. Sometimes, they're hiding in plain sight, waiting patiently to be discovered. Stories like this are what keep collectors passionate. The idea that a small nickel, often dismissed as spare change, could transform into a life-changing find is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. Every scratch, every detail, and every tiny error tells a story, and some stories are worth far more than others. Now comes the moment that truly captures attention. A rare 2002 Jefferson nickel, preserved in exceptional condition and displaying the right minting errors, has been valued at an astonishing $84,000. Top 3, we are talking about a modern American coin that surprises even experienced collectors. The United States of America Jefferson nickel from the year 2007. This is not an ancient coin, and it's not made of precious metal. Yet under the right circumstances, it can become an astonishingly valuable treasure. BY 2007. The Jefferson nickel had already been part of American life for decades. It was familiar, trusted, and often ignored. People received it as change, dropped it into jars, or spent it the same day they got it. Very few imagined that certain examples from this year would later capture the attention of serious collectors and command remarkable value. The design of the 2007 Jefferson nickel reflects classic American symbolism. On the front, Thomas Jefferson appears with a thoughtful and dignified expression, representing intelligence, leadership, and the foundation of American democracy. His portrait reminds collectors of the nation's roots and the ideas that shaped its future. On the reverse side stands Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, detailed and elegant, symbolizing innovation, vision, and American heritage. What makes the 2007 Jefferson nickel so fascinating is not how it looks at first glance, but what went wrong during its creation. While millions of these coins were minted, a very small number were struck with unusual minting errors. These errors are the reason collectors carefully examine coins from this year, sometimes spending hours under magnification searching for hidden clues. Some 2007 Jefferson nickels showed double die errors, where the letters, numbers, or parts of Jefferson's portrait appeared doubled. Others were struck off-center, leaving the design misaligned and instantly noticeable. There are coins with die cracks that create raised lines across the surface and weak strikes that result in missing or faded details. In extremely rare cases, mistakes in the metal planchet produced coins with incorrect weight or texture. Each of these errors transforms an ordinary nickel into something rare and unique. Condition is just as important as the error itself. Most 2007 nickels were heavily circulated, scratched, and worn from daily use. Finding one that looks almost untouched, with sharp details and original mint luster, is incredibly difficult. When such pristine condition is combined with a dramatic minting error, the coin becomes highly desirable and exceptionally valuable. Collectors are drawn to this coin because it represents hope and discovery. It proves that valuable coins aren't always locked away in museums or ancient collections. Sometimes, they're hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone patient enough to notice a tiny flaw that changes everything. For coin lovers, the thrill comes from knowing that even modern coins can carry life-changing potential. The 2007 Jefferson nickel has become a symbol of why collectors never stop searching. Every coin tells a story, and some stories are far more powerful than they appear. A small mistake at the mint, preserved through time, can turn everyday change into a legendary find. Now for the moment that truly captures the imagination. A rare 2007 Jefferson nickel, featuring significant minting errors and preserved in outstanding condition, has been valued at an incredible $81,000. Top 4, we're talking about a modern American coin that many people still remember spending without a second thought. The United States of America Jefferson nickel from the year 2016. This coin may look ordinary, but for collectors who know what to look for, it can be nothing short of extraordinary. By 2016, the Jefferson nickel was a familiar sight across the country. It passed through countless hands every single day, used in vending machines, parking meters, and everyday purchases. Because it felt so common, almost no one paused to examine it closely. That's exactly why the most valuable examples from this year went unnoticed for so long. The design of the 2016 Jefferson nickel carries deep American meaning. On the front, Thomas Jefferson appears with a calm yet confident expression, symbolizing wisdom, leadership, and the principles that shaped the nation. His portrait connects collectors to the early days of American independence. On the reverse side, Monticello stands proudly, detailed with clean lines that reflect Jefferson's vision and architectural brilliance. This balance of history and simplicity makes the coin especially appealing to modern collectors. What turns this recent coin into a collector's dream is not age, but rarity created by human error. During the minting process in 2016, a very small number of nickels were struck with noticeable flaws. These minting errors are the reason collectors carefully inspect coins from this year, knowing that a single mistake can dramatically change a coin's value. Some 2016 Jefferson nickels display double die errors, where the lettering, date, or parts of Jefferson's face appear slightly doubled. Others were struck off-center, leaving parts of the design shifted or incomplete. There are also coins showing die cracks, missing details, or unusually weak strikes. In extremely rare cases, planchet errors occurred, resulting in coins with abnormal weight or texture. Each error creates a unique piece that cannot be replicated. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. Most 2016 nickels entered circulation immediately and picked up scratches, marks, and dull surfaces. Finding one that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition is already difficult. Finding one with both exceptional condition and a strong minting error is exceptionally rare. These are the coins that collectors compete fiercely to own. For coin lovers, this nickel represents excitement and possibility. It reminds collectors that valuable coins don't have to be centuries old. Sometimes, history is still being made, and the next great collectible could be sitting unnoticed in a drawer or coin jar. The 2016 Jefferson nickel inspires people to slow down, examine details, and appreciate the small imperfections that create incredible stories. This coin proves that modern coin collecting can be just as thrilling as chasing ancient treasures. A simple nickel, created less than a decade ago, can carry a story of chance, rarity, and discovery that captivates collectors around the world. Now comes the moment that truly brings this coin into the spotlight. A rare 2016 Jefferson nickel, preserved in outstanding condition and featuring significant minting errors, has been valued at an astonishing $79,000. Top 5, we're uncovering the surprising story of the United States of America Jefferson nickel from the year 2017. This is a coin many people still remember using, yet certain rare examples from this year have captured the attention of serious collectors around the world. The BY 2017, The Jefferson nickel had become almost invisible in daily life because it felt so ordinary. It was used for small purchases, dropped into tip jars, and stored away in pockets and purses. Because of this familiarity, most people never thought to inspect the coin closely. That's exactly what makes the rare versions from this year so fascinating. No one expected them to be special. The design of the 2017 Jefferson nickel reflects enduring American tradition. On the front, Thomas Jefferson appears calm and thoughtful, representing intelligence, leadership, and the foundation of American democracy. His image connects collectors to the nation's early ideals and enduring values. On the reverse, Monticello stands proudly, a symbol of creativity, vision, and American heritage. The clean, modern strike of this design makes any flaw or variation stand out even more. The true excitement surrounding this coin comes from the rare minting errors that occurred during its production. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 2017, only a very small number were struck with noticeable mistakes. These errors are the reason collectors carefully examine coins from this year, knowing that even the smallest detail can make a huge difference. Some 2017 Jefferson nickels showed double die errors, where parts of the lettering, the date, or Jefferson's facial features appear doubled. Others were struck off-center, creating an eye-catching misalignment in the design. There are also examples with die cracks, missing elements, or weak strikes that leave certain details incomplete. In extremely rare cases, planchet errors resulted in coins with unusual weight or surface texture. Each of these errors turns a normal coin into a unique collectible. Condition is just as critical as rarity. Most 2017 nickels went straight into circulation and quickly developed scratches, contact marks, and dull surfaces. Finding one that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition is already difficult. Discovering one with both exceptional preservation and a dramatic minting error is incredibly rare. These are the coins that collectors are willing to pay premium prices for. For coin lovers, the 2017 Jefferson nickel represents opportunity and excitement. It proves that valuable coins don't always belong to the distant past. Sometimes, modern coins carry stories of chance and imperfection that make them even more fascinating. This coin encourages collectors to slow down, examine their change, and appreciate the details that most people overlook. The thrill of finding a rare Jefferson nickel from this year keeps collectors searching through rolls of coins and old collections, hoping to uncover something extraordinary. It's a reminder that history is still being written, one coin at a time. Now for the moment that truly brings this story to life. A rare 2017 Jefferson nickel, featuring significant minting errors and preserved in outstanding condition, has been valued at an incredible $85,000. If this story made you look at your pocket change with fresh curiosity, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more hidden coin treasures. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the most valuable finds are the ones hiding in plain sight.